Welcome to Sylviah Shares here today, being a sabbatical day, Saturday. I hope you have had a blessed day. I just wanted to ask one question. Why do you go to church? What do you go to listen to the pastor? Do you feel like you're going to listen to God, pay your respects to God? Is it to you just a community where you are connecting with people? Or are you taking time to tell yourself like, oh, it's a sabbatical day, so it is my duty to go to church. So you just go because your parents told you to go? Or because you feel like you need company? Or you just want to dress up and you want everybody to see you? Why do you go to church every Saturday or every Sunday? I came to find out that the sabbatical day that we are all meant to rest is Saturday. So for the longest time, I had used Sunday more like the sabbatical day for me. But I kept asking myself this question: why are so many people so dedicated to going to church, poured their hearts, poured their lives into being in the church? But what is the reason taking them there? Is it just to dress up? Is it just to meet with other people? Or are you looking for something deeper when you tell yourself, I'm going to church? Have you lost yourself into the service, into the choir? And you tell yourself like by this, that you're serving God, that with this, you definitely are going to go to heaven? Well, Jesus tells us that, when many will get in heaven and say, but we served you, Jesus. We served your master. We called your name, Jesus. But he will be like, hey, I never knew you. Out of my sight. So then I began searching deeper myself to find out, like, if you're pouring your heart and dedicated to being in the church, and you're telling yourself that I am in the right place, I am doing the right thing, I am singing, or I am ushering, or I am helping out around. But the most important thing I believe that we all need to do and need to ask ourselves is, do you really have a deeper relationship with Jesus Christ? Do you really have a deeper relationship with God? Do you feel like God is part of you? Because this is how I truly feel, that by knowing Him truly, by having a relationship with Him, by talking to Him every day. We say prayer is valuable, but are you praying, showing everybody you're praying? Because if you're doing it for anybody, if you're doing it for your parents, just to see that, hey, I'm in church, so I'm a good person, or you're doing it for that partner that probably you're admiring secretly, and you're telling yourself like, I want him or her to see me, that I'm in the church. But guess what? There's one person that you cannot cheat. There's one person who knows your inner being, knows every bit of you and every part of you in such a way that he just desires to have a relationship with you. He desires to show you the way. He desires that you commit your heart, your soul, your mind, your being, your everyday, your life to Him. By accepting Him, by letting Him into your heart. This is how you decide and begin to have a relationship with God, with Jesus, with the Creator that you believe in. We all use different names, but we all have the same God. And so, my question is, do you truly feel like you have a relationship with God? Or do you want to continue being so busy in the church, so busy cleaning up? It's just like the parable of when Jesus was on earth, and at some point the two sisters, one is so busy cooking and preparing everything, and she doesn't even have a minute to look at him. But the other sister decides, like, no, I want to go sit at his feet and listen to everything that Jesus is saying. Both are in service to God, yes, Jesus at that point in time. But this one who is too busy, feeling like that's how she is serving him, getting so busy. Well, if you want to be busy serving all the time in the church and doing all the things that you are doing and feel that this is the best way you are serving God, but every single time you go to bed, ask yourself, yes, it is wonderful what you did by being in service to God, but on the side, at home, on your way as you walk, are you being good to somebody? Are you stretching out your hand to help or to do the things that Jesus said, whatever you do to any of these people, that you do it unto me? It is part of having the relationship with God and asking for His guidance, but being in total completion in just understanding who God is, studying His Word, sitting at His feet to just get to know who God is through prayer and through discernment, that you get to almost hear His voice, hear Him guiding you, hear Him even telling you that everything is going to be okay. And this is how, when you are in total connection with God or with your Creator, trust me, you do not even have a moment to worry about anything. When the world throws at you all the troubles, all the hurdles, you're confident. You know that God is taking care of everything. And even when you're in luck or just needing something, you definitely know that He is going to provide, that He has taken care of everything. Even when you feel down, when you feel like nobody cares, nobody loves you, imagine the only person capable of knowing how many strands of hair are on your head. That's how deep that God and Jesus just loves us. I mean, the love that is just so powerful that He gave up His own Son to just die for us. Do you imagine that kind of love? Would you give up your child for sacrifice at any point? But He did it. He gave us Jesus, who died for our sins, and Jesus accepted this sacrifice, dying for our sins, so that we are forgiven, that we can have freedom, we can have joy, we can have happiness and live freely, because He loves us more than anything. So don't get too busy and forget to have a relationship with God, knowing that He loves you more than anything. I hope that you have enjoyed the views of the church and that you would subscribe to get some more next time. and that you will check in again. And before I leave, I hope that you can be able to just live, love, and learn.